today in court for a bail application, but we don't know how successful it will be because Rashida Nakai tells us that he's not yet in court as we speak right now. And his colleague, who is supposed to appear alongside him, is currently in Mulago in a critical state. Yesterday, the NUP spokesperson and the NUP principal, Robert Chagulani, went to see him, and they were not allowed access to seeing Sewanyana. But his lawyer, Rukwago, insisted that he's not well at all. His condition is really, really critical.
Nga tuvudde katutwaleko Ntoroko o taata yakwatiddwa olw'okukakkanako muwala we gwe yeezaalira mu nnyini n'akimutuusaako.
Yeah, actually in this past week, Freddie Nanga, the police spokesperson, has identified several incidents of defilement. There's a case here in Lubowa where there's a boy who defiled 16-year-old, who defiled like a 8-year-old girl. Then there's this father in Ntoroko district who returned home.
Wait, 16 and 8 years, that is defilement, eh?
Yeah.
I thought defilement you have to be above 18.
No, you're older than this girl.
They are fornicating.
They are fornicating.
16. 8. Okay, the guy is extremely older, but he's not above 18.
Yeah, but the girl is a minor. She's 8 years old.
The boy is also a kid. 16 years is not Habamto. 16 years it has not.
Okay, according to the law, he looks like but he's this big. He's a mature boy.
You mean it's also big?
16 years old.
16 years, for some people 16 it is big.
It is
but
big. Depending on the person, eh? Depending on, I don't know, but so, depending on the person.
Ntoroko taata nga kakana ku muwala we.
Yes. Born biological daughter. So there are several incidents that Freddie Nanga, police spokesperson, identifies.
What kind of Viagra do you take to look at your own daughter?
Hello.
Police Rwaka Janse ina omulenzi myaka 16 akandwa naho Derek owe Lubowa Naziba mu ndejje gwe yakutte oluvannyuma lw'okukabasanya akawala akato myaka 8 kyalo kye Kachwankumu ekisangibwa Ntoroko waliwo taata gwe bayita Mwesigye Kisembo muheereza ono mukyalo gwalinamu abaana abawala 3 ng'omukulu wa myaka 9 yabaleka n'agenda ennaku 3 okutambuza ebyobusuubuzi mu district ey'Ebundi Bujjo yagenda okudda nga 17 n'asanga nga mu baana 3 be yaleka ne taata waabwe omukulu w'emyaka 9 taata amuzaalira ddala yali yamukabasanya emirundi 2 so taata ono naye yakwatiddwa mu district ey'Ekazo musawo w'ekinnansi gwe bayita Buzaale Buche Sulaiman Kariho myaka 56 tuuze ku kyalo ky'e Katamba mu Kazo yaddira omwana gwe baamuleetera w'emyaka 11 asobole okukajjanjaba mu ngeri ey'ekinnansi ate kyamukisa mu binti okutandika n'omwezi gwa Desemba yatandika okukozesa omwana ono ekyatuviiriddeko kumukwata.
Naye Chili Uganda, we have woken up to a story everywhere.
Yeah.
Even on the international platforms, Uganda is making news again, but not for the good reasons. Ejinja omusajja yakakkanye ku Nneeko n'amujja mu bulamu bw'ensi eno.
Yeah, that is in actually Wakiso district.
Nga mulanga ki?
Kasekende Peter.
It is Wakiso, not Jinja.
Yes, Wakiso. Yes. So he got this Sumbi vendor and the two agreed and they say, let's go somewhere. So they went to Bujuko, King's Lions Park in Bujuko. That's where they went. They booked like a room and they started their things. But along the way, I think they got into a heated argument and the guy was with a knife. So he pulled out a knife, a sharp knife, and he hooked the cheek several times. And
the guy went in with a knife. He already had a knife.
He had a knife.
Which means he had his intentions already.
Over.
Because how do you go? No, how do you go for pleasure with a knife?
Some people carry knives for their own protection.
Apana. You go. Okay, you carry a knife for your own protection. But when you're going with a Sumbi vendor,
not in a word. You throw it out in the soil.
Apana.
But still, I think it's really important for girls to check.
Obanga. Waliwo maybe something that we don't know. Maybe omukazi yalina yuka boyfriend.
Or maybe she's more than just a Neko. Maybe she's more. Maybe like the guy had been vibing her seriously or giving her money and she's like, I'll stop this business. And then he finds her on the street doing stuff. And he says, Jango to gain. And he says, let me just.
The problem here is we don't know the story of how it happened. Was it physical negotiation? I like you, turn around, let's see, come and we go. Was it texts into be online?
No, you know how Sumbi vendors are approached. How are they approached? They are on the street and you go and approach them and tell them, I want your goodies.
Things applied last in Danyo yakomanga 2013.
Are you serious?
Obeerawo n'omwana naye nga yeeramula naye nga tomanyi. WhatsApp, Tinder, Snapchat, simanyi what.
Nedaleka ebyo. But I think usually it is, and I mean the way I understand the Sumi vendor, you have to be.
You want
on
me
the
to sample
streets.
you?
Hey,
Even,
sample. We
even
see.
some of your friends.
Which one?
This is 100 Galaxy TV. Jikonkone.